Hello, welcome to my channel, well, our channel, to the community we'll be creating together. Um, my name is Edgar. I want to express my deepest gratitude and appreciation for you being here and co-creating this with me. This video is really meant to be sort of like an introduction, um, introducing myself and my intentions for creating this channel, and probably going over what you can expect to see on this channel. Like I said, my name's Edgar. I would consider myself a spiritual guide, teacher. Can't really say I have any formal experience teaching. Um, I do enjoy helping people, guiding people. Um, I've done a lot of meditating, a lot of internal work, and I've come to the realization that the best way for me to be of service is to offer up myself to people, offer up information, sharing guidance, sharing my perspective on things, really putting myself out there and offering myself to the world to be of service. It sounds funny, but that's what it is. That's where I've ended up here. Like I said, this video is really meant to be an introduction. I don't really have like a plan or bullet points. I don't know how long it's going to be. I really just hit record and started talking because if I don't, I will spend forever just planning. I literally sat in front of this camera for the last hour just talking, trying to go over how I wanted this video to go, and I could do that all day and I would never record it. So I just hit record and see where it goes. But so the channel name, which probably will change at some point or might not, I don't know yet. I am open to suggestions. Like I said, this is a community. This is our channel. It's not really just me because this channel wouldn't really serve any purpose if it was just me. So I'm open to suggestions for the names, the theme, whatever. But the motivation for me picking the name of the channel, Remember Who You Are, and the picture I picked is from Lion King, the scene where Simba meets Rafiki in the like in the field, and he's like telling him you need to remember who you are, um, because he needs to go back to Pride Rock and reclaim what is rightfully his. That's how I see all of us. Your entire life is a journey to remembering who you are. Um, so yeah, I picked that name because of that scene where Mufasa comes into the clouds and tells Simba, "You are my son and the one true king. Remember who you are." Then he decides from that moment that he's going to go back and face the things that he ran away from initially. I think for all of us, at some point in our lives, we run away from, we avoid things that are uncomfortable, maybe initially, but they always come back around, and you always get presented an infinite amount of opportunities to address the problems or the fear that we have within, or that we've developed, or we've been taught in our lives. So that's my motivation for naming the channel that, because that's how I see myself and everyone. And I ultimately want or intend, my intentions are to be like Mufasa was in the video, to remind you, at the same time, remind myself who and what we really are, which is unlimited, pure spirit, and there's nothing at any point in time ever unavailable to you, to me, to us. Everything you ever need is here now. You're always here now. You're never anywhere else. Um, so yeah, that's my inspiration for the name. Like I said, that name might change, might stay the same, but we'll see. Um, as far as the content on the channel and what's I'll be posting, um, I don't know yet exactly. I am at a point in my life where I'm just kind of going with the flow, um, which I guess is something I've always done, just maybe not the right flow. I feel like I'm in the in a more positive flow now. So I don't know. I can't tell you exactly what I'll be posting about. But to give you an idea, it'll probably be videos about my perspective on spiritual ideas and concepts, how I see them, and like a spiritual perspective on current events, on day to day living, day to day common circumstances or issues or problems people run into, and best practices how to deal with certain situations, deal with certain relationships, deal with life pretty much, at least from my perspective, how I have learned to deal with things and people. And really, I just want to create an environment, a community for self exploration, self development, growth, learning, evolution, love, authentic expression. This is really a channel, a place for everyone who consider themselves a spiritual seeker, a light worker, who just wants to experience the most positive aspects of themselves, of life. And that doesn't mean to invalidate the negative or to push away the negative. It's about integrating the negative, which isn't negative, positive isn't a value judgment. It's not good or bad. It's just the polarities. It's just the different sides of the same coin, right? Just because something's negative doesn't mean it's bad. Because things that are negative in your life can be used in a positive way. Things that are positive can be used in a negative way. Everything is really in your life fundamentally neutral, and you get to decide what kind of effect it has on you by your state of being in relationship to it. So I can expound on that later. Um, but yeah, that is my intentions for this channel. That's my motivation for the name. Again, I'm open to suggestions. Always open to suggestions. I'm always open to criticisms. As you can see, I didn't really get dressed up for this because I'm not really concerned with physical appearances. It's really about how it feels. Again, because if I had tried to dress up, and I would never start if I was worried about everything being perfect. Because again, like I said, I literally spent an hour before hitting record talking in front of this camera, and it wasn't recording because I didn't know what to say or what I should say. And I'm the type of person I have to just jump in. If I don't jump in, I'll never jump. I'll spend too much time thinking about it. So, a little bit of background on me. Like I said, my name's Edgar. I'm originally from Louisiana, raised in Louisiana, born in Georgia. My mom's from Georgia, my dad's from Louisiana. Um, I'm currently 30 years old. Um, Before this, right now I'm unemployed. I don't have a job. I had a job. The last job I had was in November. I got fired. Um, can't really say it wasn't a bad thing. At the time I thought it was, at the time I felt bad about it, but over time I've realized that everything happens for a reason. It was no accident that it happened because the job wasn't excuse me. The job wasn't something that I was really into doing anyway. It was just for money, for perceived security, and yeah, for money, security. Literally, why most people work the jobs they work. Because every job I've ever worked, no one, not no one, I'd say 90% of the people I've worked with throughout my life did not like the job they were doing. And they were literally doing it for money. Now, there's always some people who are very passionate. They're very, gung ho, love being there. There were people that did. I've met those people. But they were very few and far between. But the last job I had was a government job. I had a top secret clearance. I was in the military for 7 years in the Air Force, doing geospatial intelligence or intelligence analysis. Um, Again, like I said, it wasn't really something I was into. I didn't hate it. It was interesting. I learned a lot, met some people. I had some good experiences. I don't regret anything I've done because everything I've done has led me here. And I've come to realize that everything in your life is facilitating your remembering, facilitating your awakening. That's what we're all on a path to. Some are further along than others, but I can't say further along because you're always where you need to be. You're always perfectly where you need to be. And everything always happens for you, not to you. And anything I'm telling you is not really teaching you anything new. It's just reminding you. And that's ultimately what my intentions are, to remind you. At the same time, when I remind people, when I give advice, when I give guidance to other people, I'm always really talking to myself. It always helps me. So this helps me as much as it helps you, but I'm here to remind you who you are and help us all, facilitate us all remembering who we are, because deep down we're all beings of love and light. And that is what I wish to create here, a community of love and light and learning and growth. So that's me. Like, share, subscribe. Any questions you have, put them in the comment section. I will be going live at some point. The first live will probably be a Q&A for everyone if people want that or open to that. I'll also probably do some readings. I'm not a professional tarot card reader, but I have tarot cards. I use them for myself. I'll share that. I have oracle cards, all types of cards. People interested in that, I'll do that as well. But let me know what you think. This is the introduction, really. That's all it was. Again, my name is Edgar. Welcome to the community of remembering. Yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. See you in the next one.